Carlos, what up? Can I get a mic check? Mic check, mic check. Happy Sunday, everybody. Damn, I guess I can't wear a light blue shirt. It's look like I'm see-through, but that's okay. I remember that for next time. Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. I'm gonna make that a drop. I need some more drops. Kayleen, what up? K Green, what up? Lance, you still in here, Lance? How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. I hope y'all had a good weekend. A little low. How about now? Test. 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 That should be fine, right? Joe's hand sandwich. What up, Joe? Kanye trying to take my look? I forgot my glasses, man. What am I doing? Pylon, Jay, what up, man? Oklahoma in the house. Roll the music? Come on, we got 6 minutes, man. I'm going to roll with it just like this. A bit more volume? How about now? Scud! What up, Scud? I gotta give Don DeMarco for my man Scud in the house. Steelers are god awful. This might be the year you get rid of Tomlin, man. This might be the year. He had a good run, man. He had a good run, though. My Eagles, not my Eagles. I'm a Bronco fan for life. I do watch the Eagles just living out here. You know, it seems like people that live out in Pennsylvania and don't follow usually watch, even though they might not be a fan, they'll watch the Eagles, you know what I mean? It's just how it is. Like, either I'm a closet Eagles fan or Eagles hater, you know what I mean? But yeah, I watched some of that game. You know, I was watching Broncos, man. Just Russell Wilson's washed, man. I seen it. He is washed. Nick, what up? Yeah, I mean, you need a franchise quarterback, man. You know what I mean? And they just don't have it. They should have prepared more. Like, it's hard. I understand that, but what's his name? Mitch? Mitch ain't it. Yeah, they know that, man. Yeah, Russ is I think apparently he tore his torn something in his shoulder. Latium or whatever you want to call it. Geno Smith is the truth. Yeah. See, somebody should have took a flyer on Geno Smith. See, this is Elway thinking he can strike twice. Jade. This is Elway think he can strike twice when he got lucky with Peyton.
What is it?
You guys can't make the noise about the stream, right?
Oh, it's just Mama. She's just putting the sheet back on, Joe. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Doesn't make sense that Elway's so bad at picking QBs. That's why I'm saying Kamar. But I kind of think, man, maybe he's just. But sometimes, being a good quarterback, he's short-sighted on what makes good quarterbacks. That's why sometimes good coaches are like the backup coaches in the league. You know what I mean? Or backup quarterbacks in the league. Oh, Mateo, where's my eggs, man? You got any eggs? Mateo in the house.
I will go get me some freedom. Mr. Sunday night. Freedom is death. I have no idea what that character is.
Realist though. I'll tell you that much right there.
Kiss my head. What the hell y'all talking about?
Facts. Like Kofi's on tight.
What's going on, people? It's Sunday, and you know that's Uncle Hotep Factor. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all coming through. Just here to cut it up with y'all. Uncle Hotep community. The Hotep's been told you community. Quick 30? I don't know, man. Joe Biden's crime bill said Unc dropped 72 on the conservative panel. Hold on, can we talk about those that watched the Black Conservative Summit hosted by Hotep Jesus? Can y'all be real? Because I'm contemplating charges on Hotep Jesus. I'm saying he was instigating. Was he instigating, or am I reaching? I think he was trying to instigate, try to start an argument between Sonny and Whitlock. I got to go through the tape. I got to find the sign. I don't know where the sign's at, man. I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. Sketch says that's his job. But no, I said, remember during the show, I said, you're going to try to instigate like the last time. Remember he was instigated, and that's when Tatum blew up. Remember that? He's like, Whitlock, you seem a little perturbed. You got anything to say about that? But the thing, credit to Sonny, credit to Whitlock. They didn't bite on the hook. They didn't take the bait. You gotta rewatch it, man. Long Tom Son says yes, he was. I'm gonna get the tape. I'm gonna rewatch the whole thing. But it was cool. Other than that, it was cool. It was, I learned some stuff. Whitlock, when he said that about Isaiah Thomas, that's the biggest thing I took from that. Like what he was saying about Isaiah Thomas, and remember he ran the CBA, and remember they had all these hit pieces on Isaiah Thomas. Next thing you know, they got him out of the Continental Basketball Association. Now they turn into the G League. They had to get Isaiah out of there. And that makes sense of why you had all those media hit pieces. Crazy, man. That makes perfect sense. And looking in retrospect, now I see what happened with Isaiah. And that's why, he still has a TV job and everything. But the NBA just had to get him out the paint. That's why they made him look bad. But anyway, Kanye, man, he's been on one, bro. Let me check his Instagram first. Damn, I'm gonna have to log in and everything. Sorry. Information was incorrect. Please double check your password. All right, log in. I think my Facebook is connected, isn't it? No. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, man. Screw y'all. I have to figure out what my Instagram password. I don't feel like I change it. But anyway, it all started. Ye was on Tucker, and I guess Tucker is stretching out this interview for like a couple days. You know what I mean? He juicing it. But let's hear what Kanye has to say. This is about, this is not what I wanted though. Wait. This is not what I wanted. No. This one. I wanted to start with this one.
And a friend of mine told me that. Chris and Kim had called him because he had influence inside of the black community, and had called him to say, to get him to influence people to take the vaccination. Mm-hmm. And I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to state that as a flat statement. But it was...
Let me rewind it. Fair use. Does that even do anything? Do you have to say fair use, or is it like... Let me get this thing straight. So somebody contacted Kim and her mother to get to Kanye because you Negroes got to get your medicine. Is that what he's saying? They wanted Kanye to go out there and tell these Negroes to get their medicine. Am I reading this right?
And a friend of mine told me that Chris and Kim had called him because he had influence inside of the black community, and had called him to say, to get him to influence people to take the vaccination. Mm-hmm. And I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to state that as a flat statement. But it was wild that I didn't know how close my own wife was to the Clintons. I didn't know,
He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. They backdoored Ye. Jabari, thanks for the donation. Just paying my dues on Kanye spitting. Busy at work. I'll catch the replay. Appreciate it, Jabari. Lupe took the check. I see Hotep Jesus in the house. Hotep Jesus, you missed it. I asked the chat, were you instigating on Friday? I had at least 4 or 5 people say yes, you was. Somebody said that was your job. So I'm still contemplating charges on Thursday. Stay tuned. But shout out Hotep Jesus. He didn't know. Ye's in his own world.
I didn't realize it at the time.
That you were married to her.
And I was married to her.
How close was she to the Clintons?
I mean, cell phone away, or hey, tell Ye to say this away, or hey, go out and use your platform to push the vaccination away. I mean, not away, but like take the away part. But
Do you feel like
Wow. They go along with whatever you say. Come on, man. The Uncle Hotep community, Hotep Jesus, is honest and they're straightforward. They're down to earth. They're just like me. They're not grifters. They're realists. You know, because I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. They recognize that. So they would, believe you me, they would tell me, Unc, you full of crap. Unc, no, you're wrong. They'll tell me that in the quickness. I got nothing but real niggas in my community. Look at Tucker. He's like, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm not done riding Hotep Jesus. This guy swore he was Dan Rather. He get up on a podcast every Thursday eating plantains, chicken. He had black conservative something. He got nerve to put his button up on. He got the nerve to look serious. He's the Jamaican Dan Rather on last Friday. Nah, the streets, that Hotep Jesus, this is what happens when you still in the streets. Oh, by the way, Skype line is open. Anybody want to call in? Y'all know the number. What's the number? 484-302-4394, 484-302-4394. Let's get back to it.
times you were manipulated by political forces through your wife?
Attempt manipulation.
You were manipulated.
I mean, not away, but like take the away part. But
Do you feel like at times you were manipulated by political forces through your wife?
Attempt manipulation. But yes, there was some manipulation. Me not saying I like Trump was a form of a manipulation.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why did you like him, by the way? You said you liked him early, like you saw him.
I mean, I keep telling this joke. If people say Trump was the first black president, I'm gonna be the first Latino president, because all the values, the conservative values, just line up. Come on, man, Trump's the. What do you mean? He has his own buildings. What are you talking about? He's like, like Ralph Lauren. He made Ivanka.
This guy said he made Ivanka. Is that yay? Yo, is that yay? Is that yay throwing a pass at Ivanka? That's what it sounds like. This guy said he made Ivanka. He got to be great. Kanye loves some milk.
You like Ivanka?
Yeah.
You tweet you.
Yo, you like Ivanka. Now look at how he's seriously got on his face, man.
You like Ivanka?
Yeah.
You wrote a post on Instagram about her husband today.
Yeah, you know, I had a dinner with Ivanka, Jared, and Josh. And a couple days later, I found out that Josh Kushner had 10% of Skims, which is a line that I had developed with Kim. And I had a lot of issues with the imagery of Skims. I felt like there's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things that I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughters doing in the future in order to sell product. But it reaches another level when it's like, okay, well, this is what my wife is doing, and this is what they're doing for, this is what she's doing for our children. But it reaches another level when her business partners are selling pieces of the company that they don't have to, because the company's already so successful and it's an internet-based company. So it's like they're really just selling off the company in order to create more relationships for themselves that are unneeded. It's like when I went to the Gap and with our release, they just like, they shoveled it out. I'm very cautious with my words. I'm really big on being able to have an adult conversation in front of the children. So I don't use explicit language in interviews especially. So I found out after this dinner that Josh
Kanye really changed after having a kid. You know, just listen to his earlier work, you know, music-wise. And now he's big on, you know, non-cussing and stuff like that. I wish I could get like that, you know. I catch myself all the time cussing in front of my kids where I don't mean to, you know what I mean? That's something I got to get better on. Side note.
Kushner had 10% of Skims, and I had 5% of Skims. And regardless if, you know, Josh Kushner figured out how to put $150 million, I'm sure it wasn't out of his own account, but $150 million, and I'm
sure it wasn't out of his own account. Now he's talking about Josh Kushner, who is brother of Jared Kushner. Early life. Yeah, there's a meme on 4chan talking about when you read the early life from people in Wikipedia. But grew up in Livingston, New Jersey. That's North Jersey, right? That's up near Jabari and Hotep Jesus. Take it from that for what you will.
Jared still has a piece of that fun. Regardless of them putting that money in, for me to have been an owner in it and not known, just from a place as a creative where Skims is so based on a lot of the Yeezy ideas, then it's based on all of the relationships in fashion, because I had to use my relationships in fashion in order to establish Kim in a way where fashionable people would say, hey, I'm down to wear Kim's line. And these VCs, they come in and they get a piece of it after the fact, and they run around and say they have ownership in it. So as I put on my Instagram, which, you know, luckily for everyone, they could just write it off that, you know, I'm crazy until they see my disposition in this interview, and then it's going to get scary.
Yo, this guy is cracking me up, man. Kushner People's Run List. Jabari, hey, Unc, y'all need to drop PayPal for your gear site. I haven't been able to purchase any Hotep Nation gear because PayPal banned me. Damn, you got banned from PayPal, Jabari? We'll talk about PayPal in a little bit. Damn, man. But if you need something, let me know. I'll get it to you, man. But that's crazy.
They, I said, hey, Josh, what if I had 10% of Carly Kloss's lingerie, shapewear, swimsuit line, and you have 5% of it, and you didn't know? How would that make you feel? And then after talking to them and really sitting with Jared and sitting with Josh and finding out other pieces of information, I was like, wow, these guys might have really been holding Trump back and being very much a handler right then. They love to just look at me or look at Trump like we're so crazy and that they're the businessmen. So when I think about all of these things that Jared, you know, somehow doesn't get enough credit for with his work, And what is it? His work in Israel or his work in Palestine? What is this? You know where he made these peace treaties? Where was that? Do you know the facts on this right here? So I'm like,
Well, I think that was between Israel and some of the Arab nations.
I just think it was to make money.
Lord have mercy. About the ownership thing. I don't know if that's his conspiracy or whatever, but I guess, if you're working with somebody and you don't know they own a percentage of what you're working on, I guess that would make me feel uneasy. I mean, it's hard to put yourself in that situation because, I'm not working billions of dollars and, in companies and stuff like that. But it seemed like he was just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like these jokers are running behind my back. Like when I would just ask, when did you get it? You know what I mean? That's the big question, I would think.
I don't know. Is that too heavy-handed to put in this platform?
No, that's your opinion. We're not in the censorship business.
Okay, thank you. And I just think that that's what they're about, is making money. I don't think that they have the ability to make anything on their own. I think they're born into money. And for me, as a maverick and a talent and a person that's been, beat, kicked, lost everything, said to have lost my mind, went from pull myself up by my boots don't have straps on them, but I say pull myself up from my boots to becoming a multi-billionaire that gets the price every year of my net worth goes down every year on Forbes. They just keep on slowly just taking it down every year. It's like really a weird thing. But as a person that has really built something from nothing, when I sit across the table from a Josh Kushner and he just feels so entitled to that idea, and this person has never brought anything of value other than so-called being a good venture capitalist, I have a major issue with that. And it makes me feel like they weren't.
Ye said he need his people to come to get it from the muscle. That's what Ye's saying. He said he need his people to get it from the muscle. Jared didn't get it from the muscle. Josh didn't get it from the muscle. He has a problem with that. He said, my boots don't got straps. I pulled it up from my boots.
Light in the sky.
141 in the room. Hit that like button. Hit that share button.
Serving my boy, Trump, the way we could have, because, Trump wanted nothing but the best for this country. And it doesn't, Moses stuttered. I'm saying God is not always going to bring the most perfect personality. A lot of times, the most fake people, their job is talking and making people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And the realest people are.
Wow. That was a good clip. I already went through this, where he was talking about the MAGA hat. We did that on the show. Let's get into where he set it on fire. People was getting smoked. was smoking hot. As you can see, our boy Yair, how you say that name, Jabari? Yair Rosenberg. He's irate. Ye tweeted, I think this has been deleted. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going Death Con 3 on people. The funniest thing is I actually can't be anti because black people are the actual. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. Yair? Okay, it's Yair. It's DEF CON, not Death Con. Somebody on poll was trying to say that was he was trying to make a funny with that, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm definitely not going to get into that. I don't know. And he also tweeted this. Now, I think this was, I think this might have been after that one. Now, I guess they let it be up, right? If you go to his account. If you go to his account, that other tweet is deleted, but this one's still up. Now, this one, I guess is the one, okay, this is the one they deleted. Some people were trying to say he was talking about them with this one. Now, he may have not have, but you can't insinuate. People are saying he was talking about them peoples, but you can't do that. You're insinuating, he's insinuating. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really use that against Kanye. I'm gonna ask y'all, who do y'all think created cancel culture? I think Mateo started cancel culture, man. You trying to be funny in the chat. What do you mean, why so quiet on Hotep Jesus? Is he telling Ivanka to leave Kushner? I think he wants some of that Ivanka. Does Ye want to smash Ivanka, man? His eyes lit up, and then he got serious looking. He was like, ha! He wanted some of that Ivanka, man. JJ, the psychotherapist, says we don't call him redacted for nothing. See Hotep Jesus? This is what this community is about. We looking out for each other, man. You know what I mean? Kayleen all lost in the sauce. She thought he was talking about Melania. Come on, man. So Sylvester said, I don't blame him. Should I do too? Kay, I'm ready with Dewey, Cheatham, and Hal to represent you in Hotep court this week against HJ. RNDG. Thank you. Shout out, Kay. Jabari, I'm trying to send my son to Kushner Hebrew Academy in a couple of years. He need the connection, so chill with the Kushner slander. Is that a real thing, Jabari? I didn't know that. But then, that tweet don't look real. It's real, man. It's real. And Emi Asada says the colonization. Same people who rewrote all the terms of service, make sure you can't name them online. Your mom. 1488s and heartbreaks. Kane. Come on, man. Like this. You've passed the voice. You know who else was canceled by the mob? Man. Oh my gosh. Ancient Athenians? Man, it's getting nasty in there, man. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. But you see, him saying that has started all of this type of discourse, man. Right before Elon Musk is going to take over. See, when Elon takes over, he turns Twitter into WeChat, and everybody got the real name behind here. No more bots. When you talk slick, they're going to come to your house. You heard it here first. Because then... then... he talks about the Iranian youth are leading a revolution against 44 years of dictatorship. The world needs to support them and honor their courage. Ye got that telephone call. Ye got that telephone call.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket.
Yay, the new Trump for Twitter. Sylvester? I hardly do this on my show, but man. Thank you for the tweet. Now, did y'all think Kanye got the wake-up call? They was like, yo, man, chill out. Or is this Kanye trying to be slick? Is like, nah, I'm gonna talk about Iran and stuff like that. Cause you know what I mean. Let me change the subject real quick. Two Pippin says he was scared straight. Hotep Jesus said, "Yay, missed on an Iran tweet." Now, did he miss? Or was that his handlers like, yo, we need to clean this up a little bit. Why don't you tweet this? Like, how we go from that to this? You know what I mean? I don't get that. He make him snitch on themselves in replies? Look at it. Who wrote this? Followed by Jabari Judahirio. I got to follow this man. Man, this is a tweet for your ass, man. God damn. Seeing you... Oh, come on. Gee, Lord have mercy. Seeing you go from semi-conscious to neocon over a span of 17 years has been quite a journey. Oh, I thought he meant for the last 24 hours, man. No, I'll still follow. Yeah. Kaylin says he feels like this Twitter account isn't him. Oh, Kanye trying to fight back. You got some supporters, well said. Ye went out of pocket. Looks like he knows his place again. State Department flow. Yo, stop it. Shut it down. This is where Ye meant to shut it down. Oh, Michael Rappaport. Let me hear what he had to say. I didn't listen to what he had to say. Yeah, just do it here.
Kooky Kanye West. What are you talking about? DEFCON 1, DEFCON 2, CC Jews. Kooky Kanye West. What are you talking about? DEFCON 1, DEFCON 2, CC Jews. We know about DEFCON 3, DEFCON 4. You're not doing DEFCON anything. With the Jews, we know about that. DEFCON 5, 6 million, we know all about that. You're working on the design for the new Yeezy Jewish space lasers. You know, it's a Marjorie Taylor Greene, Charlottesville, the Jews will not replace us. I defended you. Prick, you dusty prick. You look dusty. That's never going to be fashionably acceptable. Get the dust out of your beard. Take a shower, okay? I don't care what you're on or what you're not on. Take a shower. I was there. I defended you when Pistol Pete Davidson was sugar dicking your wife. But this is unacceptable.
This is a family show, ladies and gentlemen. Why didn't anybody warn me about this? Oh my gosh.
Acceptable, okay? You creep, you. And you're not going to be president. I know you think you're going to manifest things. You're never. I'm going to be the one to tell you to break the heart of your dream. You're never going to be president. You prick, you.
Michael Rappaport, ladies and gentlemen. John Hoyle, can you sell a certificate of reparations so that I can now know that I paid my share? I'd buy one. That's a good idea. Somebody get that to Tariq Nasheed. Sell certificates of reparations, right? Whatever you want to give, whenever you want to give, $10 minimum. No, a dub. You need a dub in Biden's America. You send $20, you get your certificate, then you paid. I paid my fair share of these Negroes. Yeah, Mike brought out the chain and all that. Has he ever worn that chain? You know what I'm saying? Like Mike, he made sure y'all knew where he was coming from. Man. Boy, I tell you. That's absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's move on. PayPal, which you mentioned with Jabari earlier. We'll talk more about Kanye on Thursday. We might even talk about something tomorrow on the show. We'll see what tomorrow brings. If you want to listen to our show tomorrow, join the Patreon. Hotep's been told you. Patreon. Donate. You get access to the extra show every Monday night. Excuse me. PayPal won't fine users for misinformation posts. Policy posted in error. They had initially had a policy that would subject the person to a $25. If you had some money in PayPal, right, and you promoted misinformation, they was gonna steal your money. Former president of CEO said, "This goes against everything I believe in. A private company now gets to decide to take your money if you say something they disagree with. Insanity." Agreed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, this is insanity to me. Like, I'm trying to think why they did this. Were they hoping to catch people slipping? To see how, you know what I mean? Was this a test to see how far, you know, cancel culture is and woke people have gotten into America, and to see into the West, to see if everybody would go along with it? Like, what were they thinking? It took $1.5 million from Eric July. Was this from his new comic book? Why they put it on hold? Yeah, that's what Harry says. Testing to see how people react. I think this was just a test. Boy, and you know what? Where's this? I'm listening to this book. The Gulag Archipelago. You know, I asked my people that follow me on Twitter, you know, best book on the Bolsheviks, and a couple people said that. I'm listening to this book. There was one part, he just going about all the things they lock people up for. There was this like speech, right? Stalin's speech, right? And after he's done speech, you know how you clap it up for the speaker. They was clapping straight for 11 minutes straight, standing ovation. One of the big wigs was tired of clapping and sat his ass down. Oh, you stopped clapping? 10 years. I swear to God. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? They gave a Joker 10 years for being the first person to stop clapping when Stalin was speaking. Like, I'm listening to this. I'm like, this is unbelievable. I can't believe the Russians went through that, man. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, so they're backtracking. So they're saying it went out in there. PayPal's not fining people for misinformation. This language was never intended to be inserted in our policy. They're working to correct the statements, the pages. Jimmy Doss says, thank you for donation. Jimmy, PayPal is straight up attacking Eric July because he's challenged status quo. No rainbow comics here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ukraine, man. Now, you know a bridge blew up in Crimea, right? Now, it's like they're still be able to get stuff over across the bridge. You know, this is the bridge from Crimea to mainland Russia, if you will. Let's say if we know who blew up the bridge or attempted to blow up the bridge. Now, right after that, Ukraine is opposing with a giant postage stamp depicting the blown up bridge linking Russia and Crimea. This was the day after. The day after. Ukraine is not taking credit, but some views that explosion was timed despite Putin's birthday. What's wrong with him? Putin's 70 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Old head Putin. Damn, Eric July's got the resale value? That's what's up. Is Russia going to clap back this week? I don't know, man. I've been expecting them to clap back. Like, what are they doing? You know? Like, are these, like, something's amiss. Like, either the West is, like, giving them, we already know, like, how much millions of dollars that, you know, Biden is sending them every month. But there must be a lot more mercenaries and stuff that get going over there than, like, being let on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, why isn't Russia able to, like, to stop these jokers? You know what I mean? Like, the West is really supplying these jokers really, really, really hard. So, I don't know. But, you know, if Putin, put it this way, put yourself in their shoes. Are you going to work on your timetable or theirs? You know what I'm saying? I would never do anything, like, strategically out of spite. You got to work what's best for you. Now, I don't have a dog in this fight. I want peace. I want our money stop being spent for weapons. You know what I mean? So I have no thoughts really on who should win or anything like that. I know who the West wants us to think who should win, but like I'm not putting a Ukrainian flag outside my house like I've seen plenty of people around here. And I'm not putting a Russian flag outside my house. I got nothing. My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. It really, really is, man. That they would bomb a bridge, and then the next day, put a postage stamp. A real stamp, man. This is something else. Oh, my bad. Like, this is grifting. Like, what the... Look at these people. I don't know. I kind of think, the masses are so misled and they should, like, humanity needs a villain. Like, I've noticed that, people always need a villain in life. And the West has, successfully made Putin the villain. And they just... people, as long as you're giving it to the villain, then they're cool. You know what I mean? Like, life isn't like a Star Wars movie and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the good guys are good guys, sometimes the bad guys are bad guys, and vice versa. Sometimes the bad guys are the good guys, and the good guys are the bad guys. State Department flow memes. That's, you know what I mean? The propaganda from the West is crazy. Oh, let me play this video, man. Hold on. Where's that Russian propaganda video? Here it is. Y'all see this, man? Excuse me.
Как я давно хотел это сделать.
В Америку летите?
Да, переезжаем.
Америка самая свободная страна. Страна возможностей.
А вы с мужем летите?
Да, мы вместе. Он сейчас подойдет. А вот и мой муж. Знакомьтесь.
Эмили.
This is a real culture war, man.
Простите, мистер. которые позади вас вегетарианцы. Им неприятно, что при них употребляют мясо.
Мы же их не заставляем это.
Простите, но в США принято придерживаться принципа демократии. Позвольте, я это заберу.
Парень, тут очередь в туалет.
What do you want?
В очередь, говорю, вставь в туалет.
I want to go to the toilet.
Простите, мистер, что случилось?
Да вот парень без очереди лезет тут.
И что? Вы не хотите его пропустить?
Я?
Конечно, конечно. Его надо пропустить. Мы подождем.
Его народ долгие годы терпел притеснение белых. Мы перед всеми афроамериканцами в долгу. Простите нас, сэр.
Прошу вас.
Yo, when he walked and did the, I fell out. I was no more good, man. I was no more good. I was no more good.
Конечно, конечно. Его надо...
Его притеснение. Простите.
Вы не могли бы пересесть в носовую часть самолета?
В смысле, я один?
Нет, вы все трое.
Зачем?
Там сзади пара, а не child free. Дело в том, что ваш сын попадает в поле их зрения, и это вызывает у них дискомфорт.
Прости, матушка Россия! Мы возвращаемся!
Yo, that's hilarious. You know, I was on the collie and they were trying to say that was a slight against black people or something like that in that. I don't see it that way, you know. You know how that's just, you know, probably bots and stuff like that. That's probably propaganda, you know, State Department posts on forums. Gotta take that, man. That's that State Department shit, man. We got a new meme. We got a new saying. Come on, man. How am I grifting? I'm grifting? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Was this in the thing? Not everybody watches, you know what I mean? We can talk about it. See, it doesn't matter. Like, not everybody watches this show, you know what I'm saying? So, there's some Patreon members that don't follow me, I guess. But this is kind of crazy. Can't resist the grip. But I don't know. Is it an over exaggeration? Yes, it is, but by how much? You know, I think the general movement of some of those jokes is we're moving in that direction. They had to kneel for the black man, just like Nancy Pelosi and them. You soon won't be able to eat meat. So I don't know, man. I thought this was funny. You know what I mean? I don't know why people were mad about this and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I thought this is hilarious. like I said, this is a culture war. When Putin's speech, when he was talking about, the genders and stuff like that, he was just saying the West is like this. And y'all really don't want it. You don't really want the West. You want the home style, Mother Russia values or something like that. The East. You know what I mean? So, my bad. Yeah, because I seen this. Did you put it in the chat? I was on the internet forum. I wasn't thinking about that because I don't really I don't really go in the best in the internet, but until the day of the show. But I was reading a forum and they were talking about this, and it just reminded me of it. My bad. The West is what Stalin was. And you know what, Sketch? Listen to this book. And I'm like, it doesn't seem we're too far away from that. Like, they're really trying to get it there slowly. I think they're moving a little bit slower, so people will accept it willingly. I think they want more people to accept it willingly and stuff like that. Like, they don't want to have to kill millions of people or something like that. I don't know. But I definitely see that in as West as we become cancer culture or archipelago. How you say it? Archipelago. Definitely. I can definitely see it. But hey, I gotta get out of here. Let me get these kids to bed. Thanks everybody doing it. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow Patreon, Best of Internet. Check us out there. If not, see y'all Thursday. And y'all have a good week. Peace.